So I've been thinking about something lately. Actually, more than just lately. I've been thinking about it for a while, probably a year now. And that is personal projects. I see a lot of, more well-known photographers that talk about, you have to have a personal project. Make time for doing a personal project. You should do a personal project to expand creativity, to stay inspired, to inspire others, etc. There's a million reasons to do a personal project. But the subject that I don't ever really see mentioned in regards to personal projects is, how do you come up with a personal project? Maybe that's something that people who are really niched down into like a single genre of photography, maybe that's something that's easy for them to do. I can understand if you're a portrait photographer, to where you do, a project that's based all around some sort of conceptualized, portrait shoot, or if you're an architectural photographer, where your project is to document a certain architect, or a certain building style, like Art Deco or something. But what if you're like a lot of us, somebody who just loves to shoot and they shoot everything, what is your personal project then? Or is it just me? Am I just the one who can't come up with a personal project on their own? And it's a struggle for me. It really is. It's something that I've been battling with myself about for probably a year now. I come up with all these ideas that at first I think, man, that sounds like a great idea. I should try to do that. And then when I get to thinking about it, I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's just me coming up with a project for coming up with a project's sake, because I'm told by many big name photographers that I need a personal project to better myself or my craft. What do you think? I'd be really interested in your take on it, how you handle the idea of personal projects. Have you ever tackled one? Where was the inspiration for it from? Is it something that you were inspired by another photographer with, or is it something you developed on your own? Just really interested in that. It's something that I like the thought of it, having something cool to call my own, that's, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be fun to do, but I haven't come up with anything yet. And on another note, the naming of these vlogs, I still haven't come up with one yet, and I still haven't seen anything that caught my eye as far as submissions go. So let's keep the ideas coming if you feel like it, or if you have a friend or family member who's really good at coming up with catchy names for things, ask their opinion. Show them one of my videos. Tell them to subscribe to me and watch one or two of the shows and see what they come up with. But that's it for now. Really, I think this is actually going to be the shortest vlog post almost, other than the couple that I did from home. So yeah, personal projects. Yes, no. If so, where do I begin? Looking forward to your answers on this one. See you guys. Okay, so I'm not done talking yet. And if you ask my wife, she'll tell you that that's probably like a daily thing. I'm never done talking. It's just, it's me. So anyways, as I was just doing my drive home here, looking for things to shoot on this overcast day again, I got an email that reminded me that I should probably do two things. Number one, talk about the Mirrorless Adventures meetup group that Mike Baining and I do. We had our first meetup in Ann Arbor, Michigan, yesterday, Sunday, in the pretty much non-stop rain the entire time, and it was cold. And we still had like 12 people that were some diehard troopers that showed up for it, which was cool. So thank you guys for toughing it out and exploring Ann Arbor with us. From what I've seen on the meetup page photos, it looks like everybody definitely must have been having a good time, because it's hard to take good photos if you're not having a good time. So kudos to everybody for sharing your photos there. And I'll put a link to the meetup group in the description for the show below, or for this vlog post. And I'll also put a link to the gallery where people submitted their images, so you can get an idea of what we were shooting on Sunday. And then that also, the email that reminded me I should discuss this was from one of the attendees of that photo walk. His name's Andy, and Andy is he's a mirrorless shooter. Thumbs up there. He's shooting with Panasonic bodies, but he was interested in checking out the Pen F, and got one right here in my bag, and it's the one I had with me yesterday. And he was really curious about just seeing what the feature set was like and the ergonomics and all of that. So told him, here, take it, play with it. We were sitting down eating lunch, and so he spent about a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes with it, threw an SD card in it, took some sample shots, and I answered as many of the questions as he had for me about it. He seemed really impressed with the camera, really excited about it. And I just got an email from him 2 or 3 minutes ago saying that he did indeed order a silver Pen F. So congrats, Andy, you're gonna love that camera. And if anybody else has questions about any of the Olympus gear, feel free to hit me up with an email, or even in the comments on these videos. I do a pretty good job of getting back with everybody on their questions. So yeah, I guess that's it. I was excited to see Andy send that email telling me that he picked up a Pen F, and also felt like I should mention how the photo walk on Sunday went. Again, not ideal conditions, but for the people who really want to go shoot, a little rain isn't going to stop them. All right, you guys, I think I'm really out of here this time. See ya.